Hi everyone, Vince Grimaldi here. I'm excited to talk to you today about the Saugeen Regional Landowner Association and how getting involved can make a real difference for you and our community. We're here with Bob Weirmeyer, President of Saugeen Regional Landowners Association and the co-vice president of the Ontario Landowners Association. Bob, could you tell us a little bit about the association?
The Ontario Landowners Association was formed basically to be able to help people navigate through problems, be it with municipal bylaws, with pieces of legislation, conservation authorities, Niagara Escarpment Commission, where you're being told that you can't do this when there's other pieces of legislation that says you can. So what we do is try and protect our private property rights and inform people on how to look after themselves and fight their way through sometimes this labyrinth of information.
So its intent is to help the general public.
Yes. Basically, what we do is we're a not for profit organization, and what we do is just try and teach people where to look. We can come and help somebody fight their way through, but it's best if you know the information beforehand. So when all of a sudden you get that knock on the door that somebody's saying, no, you can't do this, is you know right away what to do, what to tell them, what piece of legislation will help you, and a lot of the time, if you know that right up front, your problem will dissolve right then and there.
So you have, how would they say it? It could benefit them knowing ahead of time.
Yes. Yeah, we have our director of research does an awful lot of looking into all the different pieces of legislation, so we can tell you where the Farming and Food Production Protection Act, let's say, overrides a bylaw made under the Municipal Act. And these are things that if you know beforehand that this is coming, that you have all the information ready and you don't have a problem.
So over the last few years, or say 10 years, how has this changed?
There's a lot more information coming out. There is different changes to different acts that basically countermand what a previous piece of legislation has said. According to the Municipal Act, Section 14.1, and I'll try not to get too technical here, but it says no bylaw has any effect against a provincial or federal act or document. So when there's a new piece of something comes out in the Municipal Act or in a provincial policy statement, it cannot override what is another piece of legislation. So over the last 10 years, there's been an awful lot of new stuff introduced that basically contradicts what's already been in place. So what we do is try and teach people where to look for that information. Over the last 10 years, this province has went through an awful lot of change. And so now all these things are becoming more apparent.
So someone could be part of your group or association and really get a good sense of what they're up against if they
Yes.
have a problem.
Yes. Usually people come when they have a problem. We would like people to come before they have a problem, so when there is that inevitable knock at the door, they know what to say, so there is no problem and we don't have to sort of fight from behind the scenes.
So to me, that sounds like a win for
Yes.
for landowners.
Yes. If you don't know your rights, you don't have any.
Right. That's what it sounds like to me. What about outside influences? What influences are laws when it comes to land?
There is an awful lot of, and again, as you had asked in the previous, how does things change in the last number of years? There's been things like Agenda 21, Agenda 2030, ICLES, and all this. They are United Nations things that are trying to be implemented by the municipalities through the province and through the federal government. It's up to us to take the legislation that we have and say, no, you cannot be doing this. It's up to us, I guess, to teach the municipalities and the staff that no, this is against what you can do. So the outside influence is getting very real, very big, and we do have to fight it with the information we have.
How could a party, say like ours, the New Blue Party, cooperate with the Landowners Association? How do you see it playing out if elected? Let's put it.
The Landowners Association tries to remain nonpartisan, but again, in our constitution, we also have it written that we will help any person or party who tries to help us. So what we would like to do is help all we can, but we would like any members that is voted in to be able to come to us to say, okay, what are your problems? What's our solutions? What are you seeing as big problems that need to be addressed? And I welcome that kind of inquiries, and we can give them all the help we can.
How could people get involved with this association? Like, because I've been to it. It's a fair-sized group. It goes right across Ontario. Is there fees? Is there what could they get out of being a member?
Our membership fees at present are $60 a year. That includes basically one free sign to say you're Ontario Landowner Association member. For that, you're invited to every monthly meeting, and it's not just in our own area. You can go to any meeting all across the province that you wish once you become a member. For your money, basically what we do is tell you how to find the information, how to stand up for yourself, and we do have access to different lawyers and paralegals that would be able to help in your fight if it has gone farther than we can just solve by saying, no, you can't do this because of this section.
Well, that's what they used to teach us in school. 60% is knowing where to get the information.
Exactly.
So I can see that working out. So if
Yeah.
you want to...
Yeah, you can get a hold of us, the Saugeen Regional Landowner Association. You can go by my phone number, 519-363-5455. For a lot broader base, you can go on the Ontario Landowner Association website, and you can find a group in your area with phone numbers and emails. And
or they can call you to get that information.
you can call directly, yes. That's
in text on the video if anybody's interested.
very good.
Well, it was nice meeting with you, Bob.
Yes.
It's nice to get the insight.
Yes, thank you very much for taking the time to do this.